You know what? Running out of gas is humiliating. But you know what would fix that? A bottle of emergency fuel you keep in your trunk. They used to make it. It disappeared, and now I have questions about it. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. So, there are some products that I've always wanted to review, and one of them haunts me to this day. It was called Magic Tank. Picture this. It was a bottle that looked like a coolant jug filled with some mystery fluid that you dump into your gas tank when you ran out of gas. And before you say, Peter, nobody runs out of gas anymore, let me stop you right there. You're right, it's not a super common problem, at least not in most urban areas. If you run dry, AAA shows up like the cavalry. Or if you've got a gas can at home and your significant other doesn't hate you that day, they begrudgingly fill it up and drive it out to you and rescue you while they silently judge you in their mind. It's not the end of the world. But here's the thing. I have driven through Utah and not realized there were 80 miles to the next gas station. 80 miles. That's not a gas station gap. That's a geographical punishment. I've been out running errands, take a wrong turn, get stuck in traffic, and suddenly I'm riding on fumes when I absolutely did not plan for it. And in one case, I had a 2-gallon gas tank in my trunk, and I was so glad I had that because I ended up using it. Now, look, when that low fuel light comes on at first, you don't panic. You're fine. You've got this. The light usually means, 20, 30, even 40 miles. And when you're doing the mental math of how many miles per gallon am I really getting, you realize you're really probably not in danger. Running out of gas is frustrating, it's embarrassing, it's depressing. But even if you just had a little bit of gas, maybe just enough to get you 2, 3, 4 miles down the road, it might save you from an entire nightmare scenario. No tow truck, no walk of shame, no pushing your car into the gas station. Acting like this happens all the time. That's why I always thought something like Magic Tank was genius. Emergency gas in a bottle, and there were even a few competitors in the space at one point, but I never saw them in the wild. Now, here's where it gets weird. One of these products, I don't think it was Magic Tank, but one of them claimed that it actually wasn't fuel. Instead, it would mix together with whatever drops of fuel were left at the bottom of your tank and somehow become fuel, which sounds like alchemy, but okay, I'll bite. Maybe it's just not as volatile or the fumes don't burn, I don't know. But Magic Tank even advertised that their fuel was non-flammable, which, what? How is it non-flammable? That's kind of the whole point of fuel. Anyway, the engine needs to burn it. That's how combustion engines work. And maybe the liquid itself wasn't flammable, but the vapors were. I don't know. The whole thing felt like magic, hence the name. But here's what I loved about the concept. Even if it was just a gallon, hell, even 30 or 60 ounces, it could bail you out when you've screwed up. And not just you. Everyone should have one of these things in their car. Throw it in your trunk. If they're stable and doesn't turn to gel in extreme heat or cold, you're golden. Maybe they have an expiration date. Fine. After a year or two, dump it in your tank, burn it off, get a new one. It's cheap insurance, cheap peace of mind. It's knowing that if you miscalculate something, you've got that emergency get home bottle in your trunk. So naturally, I've been checking the Magic Tank website for years, and you know what? The site's still up, but they never have any supply. There's no way to order it. I've Googled it. I found listings on Walmart and other retailers that always say sold out or back ordered or out of stock. I think the company is long gone, maybe ghost in the machine. Someone's still paying the web hosting bill though, apparently. But here's what kills me. What a weird miss. I even found some emergency fuel product for 4-stroke engines once. It was like 40 or 50 ounces in a can. I kept thinking, if you really ran a car to empty, could this fire it up and get you 1, 2, 3 miles? Because if you're in a semi-urban area, a few miles might be all you need to roll into the next gas station. And if you're in a rural area, fine, give me one of those 2-gallon cans. It gets me 30 to 50 miles. That should save my ass too. But I've never seen these products in the wild. Despite the fact that it makes so much sense and the fact that they seem like cheap insurance for so many people, I guess most people don't need it, or they didn't want it, or they felt like it was dangerous or too expensive to actually throw one in their trunk. I don't know. Maybe we've outsourced everything to AAA. Maybe when you buy your car, that little sticker in the corner for the BMW helpline or whatever is the mental security blanket that people need. Maybe you've got so many friends, you'll never get stuck anywhere. I don't know. I guess I'm just surprised that a business like this couldn't survive. In some ways, I am surprised it didn't flourish, and I'm mostly disappointed because I would definitely buy something like this, and I definitely wanted to try it out. So you might be thinking, well, Pete, why don't you just get a 2-gallon portable gas can, fill it with real gas, and throw it in your trunk? Yeah, I do that a lot of times, but it's dangerous. I swear, you can smell the gas. And if you don't use the gas, something happens because the gas can starts to bulge. You got to vent that thing every now and then too. Anyway, the question is, how long do you carry it around before you use it? Do you keep refilling it? Do you have to add fuel stabilizer for it so that you can ride with it a month? I don't know. Anyway, here's my pitch. Automakers should include one of these little emergency fuel canisters in every car. It's a $10 expense, probably. but it would make people feel so much better knowing that if something happens, they can self-rescue. Isn't that worth it? Here's my question. Have you ever been genuinely worried you were going to run out of fuel too? I've done it a million times. It's kind of the only time my butt starts to take a bite out of the seat. Anyway, I'd love to test one of these products out, but so far I haven't found one. If you know of a product like what I've described, an emergency fuel in the bottle that's stable, safe, and ready to go, let me know. I will absolutely buy one and report back to you. Because honestly, the peace of mind alone would be worth it. And if I never use it, great. That's just the best case scenario. $10 wasted because I'm just a great planner. But knowing it's there just in case is kind of a little low-key preparedness that helps me sleep a little better at night. Or at least lets me drive through Utah without having a panic attack. I do love Utah. Maybe I'll go back there one day. Peter Von Panda, out.